Hey guys, welcome back. Today I am doing a really fun collab with my friend Anya Stemper here on YouTube. We have done one other collab together. It was a really fun two-tone Christmas look, so if you want to check that out, I will link that in the iCards. But today we are doing a palette bingo with the Flamingo palette. So we have been wanting to do another collab together, and she wanted to play a little bit more with the Flamingo palette, and it is one of my favorite palettes from 2018, so we are doing a palette bingo with that. And palette bingos is on my goal to do more of in 2019, so it worked out perfect. Anya also has a makeup YouTube channel, and she loves playing with color just like I do. She does lots of tutorials on her channel. She does lots of reviews of eyeshadow palettes. She does a lot of collabs with other YouTubers, which I love. I would love for you guys to go check her out, give her videos some love, subscribe to her. She has got such an amazing personality, and she is so kind and so supportive of other YouTubers, and she deserves the same support. So I would love for you to go head over to her channel and let her know that I sent you. And if you are here from Anya's channel, thank you so much for stopping by my channel. I do hope that you will stick around and subscribe to my channel as well. My 1-year anniversary on YouTube is this month, so I have an exciting giveaway going on. If you want to check that out, I will put a link right up here where you can check out all the things that are in it, and a link down below where you can get entered into that. So let's go ahead and hop into this palette bingo. So I have pulled up a random number generator. How many eyeshadows are in here? 20 eyeshadows, so we'll do 1 through 20 and we'll just count across. So 1 through 4, 5 through 8, and so on. 1 through 20. I put in the minimum 1, the maximum 2. So let's generate the first number. Alright, 17 is the first number. So 17 is this one right here, Seashell, and I'm going to swatch the colors that I get. We're doing 5 shades for this palette bingo, and the next one is 4, so that is Bikini. Oh my gosh, if I get all light shimmer shades, woohoo! Let's hope not. 19, oh, okay. So we got this brown right here. So if the rest are all light shimmer shades, this will be a good one to ground them all. That's what we have so far. And 5. That is Oceanfront right here. I love this shade in this palette. And one more, number 7. And that is Beach Ball. Oh my gosh, these are... sorry, this one's Beach Ball. These are a perfect eye look. These are ones that I would choose on their own to do a look with. So we are going to be doing a look with this, and right off the bat I already have in mind what I'm going to be doing. So let's go ahead and hop into it. I'm going to go ahead and zoom you guys in. I almost feel like it's unfair that I got such perfect colors for this. When you do a palette bingo with a palette like this, you don't know if you're going to get like all pastel shimmer shades, which would be kind of hard to create a look with. And I am going to start with Oceanfront right here, and that is going to go in the crease color. So everything I have on my face today is from my Shop My Stash that I just started. And I'll link that up in the iCards as well. So for my Shop My Stashes, I am doing the first round will be pulling all the products, and the second one will be a get ready with me with a review of the products. So that one should be coming up soon, because I think when this is going up, I've been doing my Shop My Stash for about a week and a half already. I think Anya has also started doing Shop My Stashes too. Those are so much fun, just to kind of use different products. And really, like when you have such a large makeup collection, it's really hard to like really stick to using one product because you want to use all of them, and then it's hard to get a good review. I'm going to do Beach Ball right here. So with Shop My Stashes, it's just, it makes it so that you have to really play with those for a set amount of time to get a good grasp on them. This one is, I'm using the brush, the Wet n Wild P15 brush. It's got a pinched ferrule to it, so that, ferrule, right? Ferrule. So it's going to make it easy for me to put this in the crease area. And I think I'm only going to put this one halfway across here. Since these are kind of straightforward shades, what I would do with them, I want to do a bit more of an interesting kind of look with it as well. This shade, I want to do a cut crease with this look today. So I'm going to bring this crease shade up a little bit into the transition area, because today I'm going to cut my crease above the crease. So I'm going to cut it up here. I want this crease color to be above the crease, so it still shows when I cut the crease. So I'm going to take the brown on the outer V. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I think I am going to pull this green around the outer V too, and then just deepen it up and give the depth to that green shade on the outer V section. So I had some requests to zoom in when I do the eye looks. So let me know how this is, if this is a good place to be zoomed into, because I am happy to keep playing with it until it's at a place where you guys like where it is. Then I'm going to take a really small fluffy brush. This is the Morphe 507. It's just very tiny, and I like to use it for the outer V. And then I'm going to take Sandals, which is this shade right here. So the one issue with this Shop My Stash is I have had the flu the whole Shop My Stash, and I'm really playing with different foundations and primer types, but since I'm constantly blowing my nose, like the place where I really want to see if it stays on is always getting taken off by a tissue. Man, this flu is so bad this year. I have had it for a week and a half, and I feel like there's no end in sight. I mean, obviously I can sit up now because I am sitting up, but I was just like in bed asleep for several days, which is also why I pre-film, because I do get sick a lot and I want to make sure I've got content to post still. I feel like that brown like took off some of the green. Maybe I'll just tap into both of them and see how that works. This palette really does have a nice quality. It's got a good variety of colors. Every time I use it, I really enjoy the looks. I'm going to go ahead and stop right there with it, and then we're going to see what it looks like after the cut crease, and I can always go back in and change some things. For my cut crease, I really like using this ColourPop No Filter Concealer, and I typically use two concealer detailer type brushes, so one for concealer and one for the shadow. And the purple shade that I chose, Bikini, is going to go all over the lid. So I'm just going to pop it on the lid, and then I'm going to go in here and cut where I want it to be. Alright, so I've kind of blinked to get where it's going to hit up here, and that's where I'm going to cut it at, because that's the point at where the shimmer's no longer going to transfer. I don't always cut them like this, but if you don't want it to transfer onto your upper eyelid, the shimmer part, then that's the way you're going to want to cut it. But sometimes I do it the other way and it does transfer. But it's not super noticeable if your eyes are open. So here we are with that part done. Now I'm going to go in with Bikini, and I'm going to use a fixing spray with this. If you want to see more looks with this palette, I do have an initial impressions video up with swatches, and then I also have got a 3 looks 1 palette. I did those in the summer, I think. I got this palette like the second it was released. I don't typically do that with palettes, but I was so excited for this palette. And my skills have definitely improved since then, but I do like the looks that I created. And I just pat this on to the concealer. I like to do them at different times. So like do the concealer and then the shadow on one eye so that the concealer is still wet. So that the concealer still has that sticky consistency and hasn't dried down yet. So this shadow is going to stick better to it. And the other shade I got is going to go on the inner part there and also be my inner corner highlight. So now for this part here where I'm going to blend it, I'm just going to take a little bit of Sandal, the brown shade that we used, and just kind of blend where those meet here. I think I'm going to use a pencil brush for that. And I just like to blend with my finger right where those meet, and it just kind of helps to give it a seamless look across the lid. And then I'm going to take... I need another detailer brush. For this one, I think I'm just going to take this brush. It's just a really tiny fluffy brush. And we had Seashell, this one right here. That's just going to go in this inner corner. I'm just going to kind of pat it into the purple right here where they meet. So those blend nicely too. That is so pretty. Ooh, I love it. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and finish this eye and then we'll do the lower lash line. Okay, so back with both eyes done. I really am liking this look. So for the lower lash line, I think I'm gonna do Sandals right here and stamp it with a flat definer brush along the lower lash line and then smudge it out with Ocean Front, which is that lighter shade. So I'm just stamping this along the whole lower lash line. And then I'm going to take a pencil brush. This is the Morphe 431 and Ocean Front. And I'm just going to smudge that in with Sandals, maybe. I may need to stamp Sandals on there again. But then I kind of brought Ocean Front up and connected it, and I just kind of like how that looks. For the waterline, I picked out this a Crybaby from ColourPop. This is the lavender shade that they have, and I'm gonna run that on. Oh my gosh. That's the only thing about these is they do break off easy. This is just kind of brightening it up, but also bringing a little bit of that lavender shade to the lower lash line without being too purple. And I always like to do 2 coats with the ColourPop ones. Find that that just helps it stay on a little longer and be a little bit more bold. So there's that. I'm going to do a wing liner, so I'm going to go ahead and do that, pop on some mascara, and then be back to do the lippy, and then I'm going to pop on some lashes as well. Okay, back with liner and mascara. I am loving this look, loving it. So I'm going to do a nude and a purple. So I've got my nude liner from NYX in, nude, in the shade Nude. For what I'm going to try to do on my lips today, I want to have balmy lips to start out with. So I'm just using this Nivea, it's like honey something or other, balm. And then I'm going to put the liner on. So I've got the nude liner all over my lip, and then I'm going to take this Sephora Lip Story in Off Limits. It is a purple shade. This is one of their matte formulas, and I just want to put this on the inner part here. So it gives a little purple hint to it, but still in a nude kind of way. So that is the look. Let me go ahead and pop on some lashes. Back with lashes, I have got on my Ardell Natural Variety pack in the 120s. They're the bottom ones in that. They're the ones that kind of taper out. And I used the NYX Matte Liquid Liner. I do not like this. It is in my project pan because I just wanted to try it out a few more times before I made a final decision, and don't like it at all. It's one of the hardest liners I have ever used. And I used my vibrating mascara from Pure Cosmetics. I really am enjoying this one, especially on the lower lash line. So here is the look with my palette bingo from the Violet Voss Flamingo palette. Let me know what you think of it. Please do go check out Anya's video as well and let her know that you came from my channel, or let me know down below if you came from Anya's channel. Thank you guys so much for joining me, and thank you, Anya, so much for doing this collaboration with me. Don't forget to enter the giveaway before you leave, and I will see you guys very soon. Bye!